What's going on, gamers? We got the January 16th update coming, and pretty much wanted to go over some stuff like what you could do to kind of prep yourself for it, last minute to-do list, and kind of keep you up to date with the newest farms. We do XP, some gold farms, some crystal farm, also some amorphous material farms, and kind of just break down some stuff that I learned. Shout out to Lambo and Denny. I was running with them doing some gold farming and kind of was just asking questions like, hey, what's everyone doing nowadays? And they were showing me that strat for the gold, and then Lambo showed me some strats that I'm getting ready to show you in the video. So thanks for the help, boys. So first off, basic stuff here when we are in the Albion. First off, you're going to come here and want to check out and make sure you got those crystallization catalysts going. Also, if you want to upgrade some reactors, you're going to want some ion accelerators, some precision ion accelerators as well. That way you can make these bad boys. I know it's kind of a pain to upgrade your materials, but it's all good. Again, some people don't upgrade their reactors. Like me, I've never upgraded a reactor past level 3. I didn't want to do the final 2 levels, but I think with this newer content, maybe it'll encourage me to do it, and maybe I'll get lucky and get better reactors, because it seems like every time I get like a reactor I'm looking for, it's like the lowest possible roll that can be good. Make sure you're paying attention to the login event. This is the winter event that's going on right now. What's nice down here is that I have 9 materials that I can get weapons for free. I actually just finished my clairvoyance and my smithereens. So again, this is just like backup stuff to help you get caught up in weapons. Like if you wanted to craft clairvoyance for Fiesa, you can just craft one part here and then the next part and the next part, and it just shows up in your mailbox, and you're able to just craft it right away, which is nice. Again, you'll have to wait for those cook times, but yeah, you kind of get the point. Also, if you sign in and get these, you can get these coins. So let's just say right now you turn on the game and you only get to day 3. Well, what's nice is you can take these coins and you can come to research and check and see what you could spend these on. Now, these coins, Descendant exchange tokens, we see it right there if we read right. You can actually get some Descendants here, but the main thing you want to pay attention to are these. This is 8 free catalysts, and I got 2 extra energy activators as well. And if you scroll down, Enzo Supply Firearm Enhancer mod sitting right here. You don't have to go farm it or combine it or open up those Kuiper encryption with your code breakers. It's just right here. You could buy it, or you could just waste it on gold, but also come down here and buy all these advanced shape stabilizers, because you could take advantage of those as well. We'll be able to craft those. So again, just check your resources, see what you missed out on, or make sure you're double checking the stuff and spending it so you don't miss out on it. Also, I want to point out that every day you sign on, you're going to have these missions, and you'll be able to get 6 decryption keys a day. So the new character is going to be unlocked in hard mode void vessel. So if you start stacking these keys up now, you can definitely help you at an advantage. That way, when you do your runs on the 16th, you could just open up every single chest that you see, try and get materials for your fellow, and you know, whatever stuff you're missing. So that's good. If you want to get this done and get free reactor components, what I've been doing, I just come over here, interact with Descendant. Descendant's going to be important on the 16th, and I just purchased the reactor right here and go level it up once to get those daily rewards. Again, you're going to need that stuff for upgrading, so it's all on you. Going over some of your modules, again, I'm stacking some reds. I don't have a lot. I only have 33. Let's see how many ultimates I have. 97, and then we got some purples, rares, 158. Again, we're just doing that so we can stack up enough modules to combine when the new content comes, and I'll be able to unlock all the modules that I'm missing. Other than that, pretty much basic stuff. Just wanted to cover it and remind people, because sometimes you forget. So before I show you this gold farm that I'm doing, just wanted to show you what I was running on the Fiesa. We got the full Slayer set on. We got the crit damage with Colossus, not really helping us here in this event. We're using clairvoyance for stat sticking on enemies, and here's our absolute 0 modules that we can run around and pretty much trap all these enemies in this activity. So this was my best run, not on time. I think we got an 8 minute and 1 second, but for gold, I did have purple gold binder on my Slayer set, and I did pop a 30% booster for gold, but getting 3 million gold in just 8 minutes is insane. Now, not every group's going to be able to do 8-minute runs, so pretty much 10-11 minutes per run. You do 5 an hour. Let's just say you want to even out to 2 million gold or less. You're still going to get about 10 million gold an hour, and we're doing the block hyper mining. You could do this up until the 16th. When the 16th come, it will change areas, so you can take advantage of this now. If you just want to, you know, matchmake, it could be all good, but you know, finding people to play with can definitely help you out. Next up, let's talk about how you guys can stack up on crystallization blueprints or energy activators, catalysts, you're going to be looking for 2 dungeons. 2 of the fastest dungeons is Sepulcher and Magister Lab. Pretty much easy to run. You don't need to run on the 250%. You just, your whole point is to get these patterns as quickly as possible. Now you don't need to do these normal ones. You can come over here and click on the ones where you would hand these in at an outpost if you have the materials. So it's kind of just up to you. Either do this dungeon or do Magister Labs, and then just pick the material you want to hand in, or you know, if you can go kill the boss with no issue, like Executioner for this, it should be no problem. But again, sometimes I get bored running these dungeons over and over. Now I know you get more than just amorphous materials from these dungeons. You're getting, you know, mats and other things, but there is a cool strat that you can do. I'm going to show you how to track materials here. So we're going to go to 072, and we're actually going to click on this, and we're going to be doing the Vespers Outpost. And what we're going to do is we're going to set target rewards. So we're going to get that pity system tracked. So we're going to go to the strategic outpost, and pretty much with the setup for your Viessa, you're going to be at the outpost, and you're going to make sure this is tracked for the pity system. And when this hits 2 seconds, I'm going to throw my Viessa ult out there, make sure I clear down everything, go in, go out, just to make sure that it works. I think right here I did it wrong. I went in too early, so I had to roll back in. As you see here, this would be done right away, like so. And then I roll out. I just got the pattern. Now we're going to wait another 30 seconds. When it gets to 2, rinse and repeat. So the reason why we're doing this is I can average about 3 amorphous patterns per 4 minutes, and usually those dungeons take around that time. So it just gives you a different system to do than just running dungeons over and over and over and killing a boss. Maybe you want to just chill and you don't want to like try. I mean, this is your strat. You pretty much just throw down your ult right there. You roll in, roll out, and as you see, it's already done. This will build up to 20%, and if I don't get the amorphous material when it hits 100, it guarantees me the drop rate. You get it, rinse and repeat. So now, once you've saved up as many as you want to turn in, you're going to come over to the area that accepts pattern 072 in the same area, and you're going to activate the void reactor. The whole purpose of this is to start it, drop your ult. The whole purpose of this is when you start, right now, I'm just going to use VS's ult. As soon as the boss lands there, I'm going to drop it, get out of the way, and it's just going to instantly kill him, and I could just turn it in. So in theory, we're just thinking like, hey, it's easier to just take these patterns, turn them in, and do dungeons over and over and over. But again, it's totally just up to you. I just thought this was a cool strat and wanted to show it to you. But like I said, it's pretty easy. You just activate it and then hold your ult, and then as soon as the boss lands here, you just hit it. Now again, you don't have to use Viessa. You just have to understand that if you're not using something that can insta kill the guy, like an AoE or something, he's probably going to give you trouble and you're not going to be able to do this as quickly. But again, I think I handed in 13 of these and I got 3, so getting 3 crystallization catalysts in 13 runs, not bad odds. This next farm's totally up to you. It's very niche, but this is going to be at Agna Desert up at the top, and you're going to be doing this void fragment mission. The reason why you're doing this mission is because you're farming those quantum crystals. You need those quantum crystals to build materials to upgrade your reactor. So if this is something you want, it's totally up to you. If not, I get it. I got about 3.5 million quantum crystals right now, so I really don't need them. So again, another broken Viessa. You just start the mission, kill those 2 guys, and drop your ult or 4th ability there, insta kills them, you're done. So literally like 15 seconds, you're getting quantum crystals, you're getting 750, and you're just starting the mission over and over. In this spot too, you could target farm reactors. Sometimes it has good spots, but Lambo showed me this spot and I was like, hey, you know, if you do need quantum crystals because you want to max out your reactor, maybe you try out the new character that launches and you're like, oh my god, this is my favorite character, I got a god roll reactor, I want to level it to 5 and make her strong as possible, you might need to farm some crystals. Just wanted to show you this. Pretty easy farm, instant. Start the mission, kill the 2 bosses, the 2 mini bosses, then kill the major boss up there. Real quick, easy. Just wanted to show you the strat. So now I wanted to talk about Kuiper. If you're doing 400% dungeons and you're just scrapping all your mods and you're selling them, you're probably getting tons of Kuiper, but hey, you might have some code breakers and you want to hand them in. If you have an Enzo, it's obviously going to help you. But there's a nice little strat here on Agna Desert in the Vermilion Waste. Pretty much when you launch in here, there's always going to be a chance that it's in this cave. What's really nice about this cave is that most of the time it's purple. Sometimes it's not, but like I feel like 8 out of 10 vaults in here are purple. Let's see if we get lucky. What do you know? Right there, easy dub. So it's a good little spot to always check out. Obviously, if you have an Enzo, it's going to make your life a lot easier with that ultra precision purple. But if it's not in the cave, you can always hit your scanner here, and there's always going to be like locations behind the rocks. So it'll either be in this location to your right, up here behind this one, then I think it could spawn up here to the left. If you don't see any in this area when you launch, you could just bounce out, go down to this area. I usually come down here in this bottom corner and see if there's a vault, and if not, I just go back to the cave. You can kind of just keep bouncing around in this nice little circle, and it's really good. If you take your time and go open up some code breakers for 30 minutes, you could probably get over 1,000,000 Kuiper. As you see right here, nothing's triggering here, so it's not here yet, but all good. I'm going to be doing some updated builds and meta weapon loadouts that you could pretty much use getting ready for the 16th. So get ready for that in the next video. Again, I'm just going to go over a few builds, few guns that I think are going to be really good. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little refresher guide, using the information you can to get yourself ready for the new content. And I can't wait to play it and make more content on this and make more videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.